Hey everybody, how's it going? A little more Dark Souls 2 here. I have finally reached Drangleic Castle, alright, getting towards the end of the game here. And I'm going to start us basically from the first bonfire. I've opened a few doors along the way, and that's about it. Nothing real eventful. Like I say, getting to this point is just a matter of killing some statues next to the doors to get them open, and that's about it. Which is essentially what I did in this room. Each one of these doors is protected by a couple spear guys, and then inside is one of these ruin sentinels, alright? And it was a little drawn out, a little tedious. I did grab a little help for it, just to make it a little easier, alright? And come through here. Now, the last door on the left, when you come in this room, leads down here to the Darkgiver guy, alright? The Dark Seeker, or whatever. Alright, he becomes a merchant now that I've met him the third time. Alright, he sells some spells and some other stuff. Okay, and what he will do is those circles in the floor next to him, he will open those up once you join his covenant and give you basically a portal to the abyss or whatever to go fight NPCs. And it's almost as tough as some PvP fights, almost. But what I did forget to do here was also activate this bonfire down here. Okay, this is going to make it a whole lot more convenient to stop having to go through all this just to get down here. Alright, apparently one of those guys fell down through the hole behind me. I didn't think they could fit through that hole, but there we have it. Alright, so let me dispatch him, get him out of my face, and also collect this armor that I forgot. And this is the only way to get the Faram set, which is, I believe, the set you see in the Dark Souls 2 ads. And in the, the demos, you know, before the game came out. This is the armor that they were wearing, I think. Kind of the furry shoulders and the knight's helmet and all that. Anyway, nothing I'm going to use, but there you have it. It's mine. It's free and it's mine. Okay, now Drangleic Castle, it's not really so much a puzzle. It's really just you loop around, all right, to unlock an elevator, right, and then you ride that elevator and go up to get a key, which essentially gets you through this door that's right here by the elevator. And so you loop around twice through basically the entire castle just to get to that door that's across over there, which is locked for me right now. But this is eventually where I'm going to want to go. And this will lead to the Looking Glass Knight, which is a really cool boss battle, in my opinion. But I got quite a bit to do before I can actually get to him. Alright, so we come up this really, really, really long ladder. And I mean, it's a long ladder. Alright, get up here, and what I don't want to do is fall off this ledge. Alright, personally. If you get down in here, you're going to get mobbed by half a dozen of these guys with really, really long-reaching spears. And they do a decent amount of damage, and they will mob you, okay? Because they're aggressive and they're pretty quick. And yeah, not fun. It's not a party in this room. So what I like to do is snipe these guys, and you eventually kill one next to that statue back there. Let one get towards the back of the room where he's closer to the statue than he is to you. You'll see the statue light up, and that means that door is unlocked, and I believe he also unlocks the elevator. I'm not sure if it's him that does it, or this other door that we unbar later on, and that lever unlocks the elevator. Whatever the case may be, somewhere along the path here, something triggers that elevator that we need to get to the top of this tower so that we can get the key to get through that door that's next to the elevator. Anyway, like I say, it's really running a couple big loops around the entire castle just to get to one point. A lot of loot to be had, though. It's really not a complete waste. Alright, now I've heard horror stories about this room, and I've never personally had a problem with it. You're going to have some of the knight captains with great bows, like they had at Iron Keep, and then guarding that door will be those guys, and I'll just leave them for later. They don't aggro as soon as you walk in the room, so it's not a big deal. And you get up here and use a pillar to essentially shield yourself from the one guy that's aggroed over there, and I've never had more than one of them aggroed on me when I first cut in here at a time, so I don't know. Well, I can't say that's true, because actually, of the knights over there to my left, down the side that I'm on over here, Essentially, that second guy might be shooting at me, but the first guy blocks it, so it really doesn't matter. So I won't really say he's aggroed, because he's not coming at me with his lightning katana or anything. He's just shooting harmless arrows from over there. And so I can just take my time to... it's great to have poison arrows, by the way. Alright, and take my time and just, you know, get him nice and poisoned, and let that eat away at him for a while, and that's it. And then really I just have one of these Knight Captains to deal with, and I can, you know, dispatch him at will. So it's, I don't know. I've never really had much of a problem in this particular area right here. I'll call it playing it overly cautious, but, well, it's better than dying a bunch. Alright, so I can aggro this guy. Now, if he does come at me with a sword, it's a whole lot easier to deal with one, in my opinion, than, like, you know, two. And these pillars are your friend. I mean, they are really your friend. They will serve well in blocking these arrows for you. If I'm not mistaken, their arrows do a bit more damage than the ones in Iron Keep did. The ones in Iron Keep are, I think, more designed to knock you off a ledge more than really just do base damage. But these guys can put the hurt on you. But don't get hit a lot. I think this chest over here is trapped. Make sure it's not a mimic. I don't think there's any mimics at all in this area, but anyway. Alright, so now that we got our stuff, you know, these guys, once again, I guess play it semi-cautious. Those guys in the shields can be kind of tedious because you can't poison them. Well, I mean, I guess maybe you could, but it seems like they put their shields up, and all my arrows do is like, you know, 7 or 8 damage, and I can't ever get a poison effect, and so I have to go deal with them mono v mono. This guy's dead before he even gets halfway across the floor, so... Now, I'm sure with him in the fight with these other two, if they all aggroed at the same time, that could get interesting. Nice reach. Now, the one really thing interesting about these guys, they have that, okay? And what makes it interesting to me is it looks like lightning, but it's white. It's not the yellow-gold color that I'm used to, so I'm wondering if this is a different type of magic, or if this is a combo-type deal. Like, does it do lightning and magic damage? And not that it really matters. I mean, I don't want to get a hit with it regardless, but just curious. Like, say if I did want to have defense for something like that, and is it something that's not available to the player? Like, you know, we have miracles and then we have sorceries, but is this a kind of like a combo that they're using? If anybody knows, leave it in the comments section below, because I'm really kind of curious. Alright, we have another of these guys. You know, honestly, I almost feel bad killing these guys. The elephants are just cool anyway, right? And these guys, these big mastodons, they just look so cool. It's almost like Sif. I don't want to have to kill this guy. I wish he'd leave me alone. I'd leave him alone, seriously. I could do without these little old souls that he gives me. He just stay there looking all cool and stuff. Yeah, I would have no problem with that. I would kind of wish they were a peaceful giant type. Kind of like the giants are in Anor Londo when you first get there. You just have to get really close and aggro them for, you know, not so much the two that are in the actual chapel itself. In Anor Londo, those guys seem to aggro from anywhere and give you the blues. But the ones when you first enter, you almost have to get right up on them and touch them to get them to aggro on you. Kind of like gentle giants. They aren't near as cool as these mastodon guys, though. Okay, now this roof they're guarding up here, honestly, I don't think it has anything on it. I think it's somewhat of a dead end. There's no place to be gained from the other side of that roof. And so I'm thinking either in New Game Plus, there's maybe a red phantom up there that may drop something, and or an item that appears on the ground that's not available in regular New Game, or it's just what it is. It's just some stupid knights that are designed to snipe you from this side and that side, and that's it. I don't know. I've never really seen a purpose for them being there. But because of what they did to me at the Iron Keep, I'm going to go ahead and pay them back every chance I get, so I take them out when I come through. Just because. Now this looks like a room where you'd have a mimic or something, because there's like far too little danger here for them not to try to kill you somehow, right? I would expect Dark Souls to try to kill me here, but no. This room is just this barred door here. Now, like I said, if it wasn't activating that statue, then it's this lever that activates that actual elevator. I'm not sure which one. It doesn't really matter because, you know, you come through this whole little gauntlet anyway. So let me go back up here and look. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's like no purpose for this whatsoever up here. So we have this flat roof. Now maybe, just maybe, there's something on the ground or something in New Game Plus. Or, like I say, maybe a red phantom. You know, some of the red phantoms have unique item drops. Either whether it be a weapon or a piece of armor or something. And this would be a place to farm that phantom. Kind of a good distance from the bonfire, too. It'd make it a pretty tedious farming route. Right, like I said, we kind of looped around. Now we're headed back down. And now that the elevator's unlocked, we can ride that up, and then we'll go get the key to get the door that's at the bottom of the elevator. And have to come back down again, but that'll be it. Then we can head to the Looking Glass Knight. Really cool boss battle. I really like the way the Looking Glass Knight looks. And he can summon an NPC to help him out in the fight. I don't know, I just think that's cool. That's unique. One of the unique boss battles in this one. Not just, you know, boss bigger than you are, has long health bar, figure out his moves, kill him type thing. This guy can actually summon an NPC and do cool stuff. I think you fight him in the rain, too. Matter of fact. Alright, so this elevator will be unlocked for us. Alright. We'll go up here. Now there's an interesting character up here too. The key, quote unquote, to this guy, which is actually a weapon. It's actually a pretty cool one. It almost makes you not want to use it on this guy, because when you use it, you lose it. But yeah, the embedded there. And sorry, those noises that he makes sound more like a fart than a groan. But be that as it may, there is a girl trapped in that cage that he is sealed off. And I'm not sure what the lore is all behind that. I think maybe she's an old firekeeper or something. First Dark Souls or something, who knows. But anyway. And I think she gives a spell as a reward. Don't quote me on that, I really don't remember. But it seems like this is something I had to do in my trophy hunt. So anyway, once we get the key, if we think about it, we'll come back and unlock it just to see what she gives us. I kind of forget. And, you know, I don't remember if we're supposed to kill her too. I don't think so. I don't remember. I know in New Game Plus there's some red phantoms up there when you get to the top to surprise the crap out of you. Okay, that's the Looking Glass Knight, and we'll go ahead and take this as a good break point, take a breather, and we'll see you on the next one, and we'll go fight that guy. All right, y'all take care. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I put links to more Dark Souls in the top box, and for complete listings of all my videos, click on the bottom box. And to subscribe and join the Ninja Flip, smash on that button up top. You can also follow on Facebook and Twitter to get notified when new videos are up. The links are below in the artwork and in the About section. Y'all take care.